We want higher outcomes, which means either we do something new or something old, but in a slightly new way. That means change, and people resist change. They resist it because they don't want to step outside their comfort zone. If we want them to step up, we have to coach them, delegate to them, and hold them accountable for the results. Konnichiwa, and welcome to the Leadership Japan series, and I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, President of Dale Carnegie Training Japan. And much more importantly, you are a student of leadership, highly motivated to be the best in your business field. Today's show is brought to you by our Dale Carnegie course. This course focuses on the 5 drivers of business success: confidence, communication, leadership, people skills, and stress management. This course is running at a 98.3 average satisfaction rate over the last 5 years here in Japan, so we know it works well. Hosted in-house or send people to our public programs. If you have a performance or people challenge in Japan, then maybe we can help you. Contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Grab our free goal-setting blueprint 2.0, plus view over 480 free videos, over 350 blogs, high-value white papers, guidebooks and reports, plus much more over at our website, japan.dalecarnegie.com. I do 3 weekly podcasts, and if you have an interest in presentations, search for The Presentation Japan on iTunes, or if you have an interest in sales, look for The Sales Japan series also on iTunes. Today's handy Japanese phrase is, please take care of this. Soko no tokoro, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Now this is when you're in a meeting and you're asking someone to follow up on something, to execute on something, make sure something happens. You can say, Soko no tokoro, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Soko no tokoro, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Please take care of this. Soko no tokoro, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This is episode number 192. Today we are talking about accountability in your team. Holding our people accountable is one of the basics of being a leader. They flounder, deadlines pass unheeded, things get missed, work is not completed to a satisfactory standard. Why is that? People aren't trying to fail in their jobs, but they do let the team down with their poor performance and lack of accountability. What can we do about it? As a leader, we have to start with ourselves. The most crucial resource we have is our time and how we choose to use it. If we are poor time managers, then we apply unnecessary stress to our own lives and those of our colleagues. We show up with unreasonable turnaround times for work because we were not properly organised. We become very stressed, and that spreads like an epidemic across the team. Our stress immediately impacts our mood control, and our mood can lighten or darken the workplace within seconds. We are time poor because we haven't done a good enough job on defining our priorities. We're also rushing around because we are doing too much. The reason we are so busy is because we are unable to delegate our work properly. We tried it once, there were errors, problems, rework, and we decided, it's faster if I do it myself. This is false economy because we can't do everything by ourselves. We need to gain leverage from accessing the full power of the team. Delegation is also an important driver of career development for our successors. By giving them some of our tasks, we can start to groom them for higher things. The reason why we think delegation doesn't work is because we've been doing it the wrong way. Done correctly, it can help us to use our time for those tasks that only we can perform. One of them is coaching our people. Leaders imagine they are coaching their people, but in reality, they're just handing out orders. The accountability of the team is closely linked to the amount of time and energy we invest in coaching them. We want higher outcomes, which means we either do something new or something old, but in a slightly new way. That means change, and people resist change. They resist it because they don't want to step outside their comfort zones. If we want them to step up, we have to coach them, delegate to them, and hold them accountable for the results. When we have time, we are in a strong position to monitor progress and check on milestones. Unpleasant surprises are never greeted well by the organisation's hierarchy, and we don't want to be the bearer of bad news because one of our team missed a deadline or a quality standard or compliance with a regulation. Delegation is not dumping work on people. It is taking the time to explain the why, the what, and the how. It is having them take ownership and having them see this as a stepping stone to bigger things. In this way, the sense of ownership of the task and therefore the accountability is strong. It means coaching them on the way through to completion of the task so that there are only pluses and no minuses. So, if we want accountability in our team, we start with ourselves. If we have time control, we can better lead and we can have the time to better communicate with our team. We're able to walk our talk because we are in control and can deliver what we say we will do. This is how people judge whether we are trustworthy or not. If we want people to deliver, we have to deliver for them. That means giving them a chance to grow in their careers, supporting them through coaching and being consistent in our mood, behaviour and interactions. We're able to do this because we are not stressed through poor time control and trying to do too much by ourselves. We need to change. We need to create new, better habits and become better leaders. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then help other students of leadership and share it around. As mentioned, if you have a performance or people challenge in Japan, then maybe we can help you. Contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. So, remember to access your Dale Carnegie training free everything, then go to japan.dalecarnegie.com. Check out my other podcasts, the Presentation Japan series and the Sales Japan series on iTunes. In the next session, we will be looking at Leaders Be Persuasive.